Good morning dear students. Today in this video we are going to restart our grammar portion. Okay. So please take your book, grammar book, which is your fancy book, semester 2nd. In that book open page number 30. Okay, page number 30 where we need to start chapter number 6. Chapter number 6, active and passive voice. Okay, means after first we need to learn the first and second and third form of the verb. Present form of the verb, present simple form, past simple form and past participle form of the verb. Means first form, second form and third form of the verb. That table you need to learn, all that table, just like you learn the tables in your mathematics. Okay, up to 15 or up to 20 tables are must to learn for you. Okay, to do the calculations fast. So like that in maths, in English you need to learn the forms of the verbs. Chapter number 5, forms of the verb, just like go, went, gone, write, wrote, written, come, came, come. Okay, eat, ate, eaten, watch, watched, watched. Okay, like that. Give, gave, given. All these type of forms of the verb are very necessary to learn English now. Okay, so first chapter number 5, that is important, the forms of the verb. Then chapter number 4, tense. Okay, we had learnt 9 types of tense. 9 out of 12 tense we had learnt up to class 5th 9 tenses. Okay, so that 9 tense we must learn. Then after that this chapter number 6, active and passive voice. Okay, some sentences can be said, or maximum sentences can be said into 2 voices, active voice and passive voice, in two different forms we can say. Okay, just like I eat mango. What? I eat mango. Who is doing the action? I am doing the action. What action I am doing? Eating. Eating is the action, means the verb is eating. And what I am eating? The object is mango. I eat mango. मैं मैंगो खाता हूँ, मैं आम खाता हूँ. That is a simple thing. But the same sentence can be said into passive voice in a different manner. Mango is eaten by me. Mango is eaten by me. So that is the second way of saying the same thing. Means the same thing we can say directly or indirectly, or in active voice or in passive voice. Means any sentences can be said into 2 ways. First way is active voice and second way is passive voice. I eat mango or mango is eaten by me. मैं आम खाता हूँ या आम मेरे द्वारा खाया जाता है. Means the meaning of sense of saying the thing is same. Meaning is same, but the ways are different. 2 different ways. First way, second way. एक तरीका, दूसरा तरीका. So most of the sentences they can be said either in the active voice or in the passive voice, both. But at different places we use different ways. Means there are particular ways where we use places. There are some particular places where we use active voice. And there are some places where we need passive voice. So we should know the both way of saying or writing any sentence. Sometimes we need active voice, sometimes we need passive voice. If you learn in any read in any story, some sentences you will find in active voice, some sentences you will find in passive voice. The meaning of saying is same, but sometimes at a particular place we need these 2 different types of saying sentences. Okay, So we need to learn what is the grammatical or technical rules and terms and conditions we need to follow, so that whatever we are going to note down or write, that should be correct grammatically. So that's why we need to learn. But before this, starting active voice and passive voice, you need to learn two things. First, chapter number 5, forms of the verbs, that you need always remember, must remember. Then chapter number 4, tense, you should revise that first. Then come to this chapter number 6, that you will understand easily. It will be easy for you to learn this chapter. Okay, so first completely learn that or revise that chapters. Now let's come to active and passive voice, page number 30. What is written? Read the following sentences. Two sentences are written. One is Mohit writes a letter. Mohit writes a letter. This is the action. Writes, लिखता है, writes, लिखता है. Who writes? Mohit. Mohit is the subject or doer of the action. He is doing the work. The work is writing. And what he is writing? A letter. Letter is an object. Subject, verb, object. Now the same thing you can write in different way. Passive voice. A letter. We start with a letter. A letter is written by Mohit. A letter is written by Mohit. The same thing, sentence is same, but the grammatical portion is different, means grammatical rules are different. Just like a letter, here we ended the sentence with a letter, but the object plays the role of subject here. Okay, here Mohit does some action to object, but here the object becomes the subject now, and the subject is being done some action. इसके ऊपर कोई एक्शन हो रहा है. पहले क्या कर रहे थे? मोहित कोई एक्शन कर रहा था लेटर के ऊपर, बट इन दैट सेंटेंस a letter was object. Now a letter becomes subject, और सब्जेक्ट के ऊपर कोई काम हो रहा है. पहले सब्जेक्ट कोई काम कर रहा था, दैट इज एक्टिव वॉइस, बट अब सब्जेक्ट के ऊपर कोई काम किया जा रहा है. इज रिटन, लिखा जा रहा है बाय मोहित. किसके द्वारा? मोहित के द्वारा. So that is called active voice. This way of writing sentence is called active voice, where subject plays some action on object. That is active voice. And here the subject is being done some action by the object. Here Mohit is object. That is called passive voice of saying something. These are the two different ways in which we can write the sentence. We can express the sentence. On some particular places, this way of writing is important, and there are some places where the way of writing this sentence in this manner is important. So we need to learn both. We need to learn both of the way of writing sentences. So this is called active voice and passive voice. Now let's read what is written. In the first sentence, the verb writes shows that the subject Mohit does the action. Who is doing some action? Mohit is doing some action. Such verb is said to be in active voice. So this verb is said to be in active voice mode. This is active voice mode. Okay. Now in the second sentence, the verb is written. Is written shows that the action is done to the subject later. Now the subject is later because sentence always start with the subject. Such verb is said to be in the passive voice. So this form of the verb is called passive voice and this is active voice. Both these sentences express same meaning. The meaning doesn't change. The meaning of this sentence and this sentence, both sentences are same. The same thing we want to express. But they are written in the different forms. But these are the two different forms. One is active voice form and second is passive voice form. Now always remember, only transitive verbs can have two voices. Means if you see the sentences, if you find any sentences with a object, if object verb followed by an object, so that verb is called transitive verb. So here writes is a verb and later is an object. So in the sentence where we have object, only those sentences can be converted into passive voice. So only transitive verbs can have two voice, active voice or passive voice. The active and passive voice, because they take an object, so here writes verb, it takes an object, so that's why we can change into passive voice. If it is only intransitive verb, we cannot change. When a subject of transitive verb does some action, the subject of transitive verb, this is transitive verb, okay? The subject of transitive verb does some action, he is doing some action. The verb is said to be in active voice, this verb is in active voice, and when the subject of a transitive verb receives action, now the subject later, it receives some action. The action is being done on it. So the verb is said to be in the passive voice. Now active to passive voice. How do we change active to passive voice? If you see some graphs are there. Active to passive voice. So let me draw this graph here so that you can understand easily. Okay, he writes a letter. The sentence is he writes a letter. Okay, now a letter is written by him. A letter is written by him. Okay, the same thing. So verb is in the center. Here we have verb, here we have verb. These are verbs, but these are in different forms. These two verbs are in different form. This is active voice form and this is passive voice form verbs. But the object of this sentence, when we convert any active voice to passive voice or any passive voice to active voice, so at that time here the object, it takes the place of subject, and the subject of the active voice, it takes the place of object in the passive voice, or vice versa. Vice versa means reverse. If we convert passive voice to active voice, at that time this object comes at the place of subject and this subject comes at the place of object. Reverse procedure. So like that, if we notice all these things, here in this sentence active voice, he is a subject, and here in the passive voice form a letter is a subject. Here a letter is an object, and by him it is an object here. So like that, subject becomes object and object becomes subject, and there are some changes in between. So if we go through the rules on the page number page number 31, here we find some rules on the next page. General rules for making passive voice. The object of verb in the active voice, the object of the verb in the active voice becomes the subject of the verb in the passive voice. Okay, this is active voice and this is passive voice. So the object of the verb in active voice becomes the subject of the verb in passive voice. This is one rule. Okay. Second rule, the past participle form of the verb, or the past participle form or third form of the verb. We already know that we have three forms of the verb: write, second form wrote, and third is written. Okay, these are the verbs form: first form, second form, third form. Means first form we call it present form, second form we call it past simple form, and the third is past participle form. So either you can say verbs first form, verbs second form, and verbs third form, like that. Verbs first form, verbs second form, verbs third form. So what is written? Rule is written that in passive voice we always use verbs third form of the verb. Always, in all passive voice we always use verbs third form. Any verb, just like eat, ate, eaten. So we will use eaten. Okay. Go, went, gone. So in passive voice we always use gone. Okay. Drink, drank, drunk. So we always use third form drunk. That is a rule. Okay. But the third form of the verb is used with a suitable form of be. Now what is the suitable form of be? Be, that you need to learn. What is the suitable form of be? Okay. Let me tell you what is the suitable form of be. The first form of be or present form of be, there are three forms. Be can be expressed: is, am, are. This is present form. Then past form of be, past form is was or were. And the past participle or third form of the verb is been. Be, been. So we don't use this anywhere in the passive voice, but here there are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 are used to show present tense and 2 are used to show past tense. If a subject is singular, so he is, she is, okay, Ram is, Pan is, it is. But if the subject are plural, they are, we are, you are, so we use are. Are is the present form of be. Hey. Am is always used with I am. Okay, only used with I am. So showing present tense we use is or are or am. But if I want to show the past tense, tha ya the. So for singular subject we use tha ya thi. So he was, वह था. She was, वह थी. I was, मैं था. But were is used for plural. They were, वे थे. We were, हम थे. You were, तुम थे. So for that, okay, or been, we are not going to use been here, but we need to learn that the out of these 5 forms, according to present tense or past tense, we use the suitable form of be out of these 5. Okay, so out of this form, just like is written. Why is used here? Because a letter is singular. So for singular we use is. Suppose if it is not a letter, if it is letters, suppose he writes letters. Now, not a letter, many letters. He writes letters. Now the subject become plural. Letters. Now is के बजाय on the place of is we will use are. Letters are written by him. Letters are written by him. Letters उसके द्वारा लिखे जाते हैं. So that is how we use is, are or am or was or were. Now suppose it is a present tense, लिखता है. अगर हम बताते कि वो लिखता था, past tense, so past tense is used along with the verb's second form. He wrote letters. वह letters लिखता था. Wrote means the second form, past simple form of the verb. Write, wrote, written. So wrote, if wrote is used here, he wrote letters. वो letter लिखता था, past tense. So at that time again we will use the third form in the passive voice. That is compulsory, third form, written. But here in the place of present are, we will use the past word. Letters were written by him. Letter उसके द्वारा लिखे जाते थे. So according to time, according to tense, whether it is a present or past, we will use for present is am and for past we will use was or were. Same in the other perfect tense, has, have, had. So for present we use has or have. चुका है, चुके हैं. And for past we use had. चुके थे या चुका था. So like that. Again I am telling you in advance when we are going to learn perfect tense, where we will use the forms of have. These are the forms of be and these are the forms of have. These are the forms of have. Has is used for singular. He has, she has, it has. But have is used for plural. I have, you have, they have, we have. Okay. For present, he. For had, tha, the. For all singular and plural, we use had. So these things you need to remember, okay, in your mind. Now we are going forward. Okay, the second rule, the first rule, object of the verb in the active voice, object become the subject in the passive voice. Okay. Second rule, we always use the verb's third form or the past participle form of the verb in passive voice along with the suitable form of be. Along with the suitable form of be means along with is, am, are or was or were. Then preposition by is used before the subject of the object of the passive voice. This is preposition. By him, by her, by them, by me, by you. Means by is always used in the passive voice, and at last the subject in the active voice take the place of the object in the passive voice, and the last the subject of the active voice becomes the object of the passive voice. But he becomes by him, she becomes by her, they becomes by them. So that is called the objective form of subjects. I becomes by me, you becomes by you, it remains same. You by you, it remains same. And names are always same. Just like Mohit writes a letter, so letter is written by Mohit. By Mohit remains same. Mohit remains by Mohit. So like that, these are the simple rules that we need to keep in mind. Now study the following sentences. Now we are going to study tense. Okay. So let me clean the board first. Okay. Let's look at this table. In chapter number 4, we had read 9 tenses. Okay. So that 9 tenses means 9 different way of writing anything, or a different way of saying anything, expressing anything according to the time. Time means tense, according to tense. Now how do we convert any active voice into passive voice according to these rules? Okay, these rules we had learned just now, 4 or 5 rules. Then we are going to try all the tense, simple tense. First we start with the simple tense. Present simple tense. In present simple tense, we had already learned that we express our daily routine tasks, just like some habitual tasks. Just like Amit writes a letter. Here the verb is writes. Amit is a doer of the action, means he is a what we can say, subject, and a letter is object. Now in passive voice, the object a letter becomes the subject a letter, and this is the passive form of the verb. Means writes becomes the is written, because letter is singular. So for singular we use is, and written we always use verbs third form, verbs passive past participle form of the verb, always in all passive which we are going to convert. And by, preposition by is always used. So these two things are fixed in passive voice. Only the thing is changing, the suitable form of be is, am, are, was or were. This thing, or has, have, had, all these things. Okay, so writes become is written by him, and by Amit, because Amit is a name, so it will not do any change. Now past simple tense, Amit. Now the second form of the verb, wrote, likhta tha, a letter, or likha tha. Okay, there can be two meanings of this sentence. Amit wrote a letter, Amit एक लेटर लिखता था, या Amit wrote a letter means Amit ने एक लेटर लिखा था. Now if we use verbs, this is verbs of first form. Now this is verbs of second form. Verbs of first form is used in present simple, but verbs of second form is always used in past simple. लिखा था. So a letter. Now is become was written, otherwise the sentence is same. Was written by Amit. Was written by Amit. A letter was written by. Here is written by. लिखा जाता है, and was written by means लिखा गया था. लिखा गया था किसके द्वारा? अमित के द्वारा लिखा गया था. So this is only the change, present and past simple. Then future simple tense, लिखेगा. Amit will write a letter. Amit will write a letter. Amit एक letter लिखेगा. Will write a letter. So a letter will be. Now we'll use will be. Okay, the future form of the be, will be. A letter will be written. Third form is compulsory. Will be written by Amit. A letter will be written by Amit. लिखा जाएगा, एक लेटर अमित के द्वारा लिखा जाएगा in future. So these are simple tense. All three simple tense: present simple, past simple, future simple. A letter is written. A letter was written. A letter will be written. Will be written. The third form remains same. Okay. Fourth is continuous tense. Present continuous tense means some action is continuous, okay, in running position. That is called लिखता है. It is an habitual process. कभी कभी लिखता है या रोज लिखता है, बट लिख रहा है, अभी भी लिख रहा है. That is continuous position. So Amit is writing. Amit is writing a letter. We need some more space, so I should broaden this space. Amit is writing. Now here in continuous tense we use ing form. Sorry, not double T. ing form of the verb, writing a letter. Here is writing is the verb. Amit is writing a letter. Here we don't find is, was, were, but here we use is or was. So same like here in continuous tense we already use is, am, are, was, were in the active voice also. So in passive voice they will be used again. Amit is writing a letter. Amit एक letter अभी लिख रहा है. It is continuously. A letter is, again is used because Amit is also singular and here later is also singular. So for singular we use is. Is, now we will use being, being. The ing form of be. Remember, suitable form of be. So ing form of be is being. Is, then being. Is being. Then the third form is compulsory written. That will not change. Written by Amit. Is being written. This is the passive voice form of the verb. Is being written. Is written is used in present simple. Simple tense, लिखा जाता है. But is being written, लिखा जा रहा है. Something is going on continuously right now. So that action is used with being written. Because ing can be added in only first form of the verb. Not in the second form, not in the third form. Only first form. In first form of the verb we can add ing. So written is a third form. We cannot write writtening. It is wrong. So we use be's first form be and ing. We add ing. Is being written. This is the difference between present simple and present continuously. Only the word being. Otherwise a letter is written by Amit. That is already here. A letter is written by Amit. But what we used here especially being. So that is the difference between present simple and present continue. Same like in past simple and past continue we will use being. Being means ing form is used for showing continuity of an action. Past continuous tense. Amit was. For showing past we use was. Writing a letter. So was writing. Okay. Amit was writing a letter. लिख रहा था. Some work, some action was being taken place in the past time. कुछ हो रहा था continuously. A letter. So again for showing past we will use past form of the be. Was, then being. To show continuity we use being. written, was being written, that is the form of verb, by Amit. Amit was writing a letter, लिख रहा था, and a letter was being written by Amit, लिखा जा रहा था, अमित के द्वारा लिखा जा रहा था. And for future continuous tense, Amit will be writing a letter. Will be writing a letter, लिख रहा होगा. But dear students, in passive voice we don't convert the future continuous tense into passive voice. It don't have any passive voice form. So out of these 9 tense, we only have the 8. We can convert only 8 tense into passive voice. This one tense is cannot be converted, or practically it is not converted. The sentence which will be made here, practically it is not in use. So that's why we don't convert this sentence into passive voice. So remember always, the future continuous tense is not available in passive voice. It is used only in active voice. So no need to learn this. Now these 6 tenses. Now we move towards the 3 more tense: present perfect tense, past perfect tense, and future perfect tense. For that I need to clean the. Okay. Now let's move towards present perfect tense. Perfect tense means complete. Some work is already done. That is shown in continuous tense. Perfect tense. Continuous tense means incomplete, which is going on, that action is incomplete. But in the perfect tense, something which is complete, already done. So like that, the sentence is Amit. Since Amit is a singular subject, for singular we use has. Amit has. Now in perfect tense, along with has, we always use the third form of the verb in active voice too. Has written, already written. Amit has written a letter. Amit एक letter लिख चुका है. Done. But if we show in passive voice, a letter. Okay, a letter has, then the suitable form of be, that is been, past participle form, has been, then third form written, has been written by Amit. Amit has written a letter, Amit ने एक पत्र लिख लिया है. A letter has been written, लिखा जा चुका है by Amit. अमित के द्वारा एक लेटर लिखा जा चुका है already. Same thing if it would be in the past tense, past perfect tense. Amit, for showing past we use had. Had था. Amit had written a letter. Had written. Amit एक लेटर लिख चुका था. That is that shows the past tense of the sentence. Now here again, to show the past tense we use had. A letter had been written, by Amit. एक लेटर अमित के द्वारा लिखा जा चुका था. ऑलरेडी लिखा गया था. So Amit had written a letter had been written. What we are using? The suitable form of be, which is been in perfect tense. The last future perfect tense. Amit will have. We always use will or shall in future tenses, all future tenses. Will have written. Amit will have written a letter. अमित विल हैव रिटन अ लेटर. अमित एक लेटर लिख चुका होगा. अ लेटर will have been written. Will have been written by अमित. एक लेटर अमित के द्वारा लिखा जा चुका होगा in future. So these are the exercise how we change the active voice to passive voice and vice versa. Vice versa means in reverse. Sometimes the exercise is that to change the passive voice to active voice. So these type of exercise we will solve. Now always remember future continuous tense, just like this before this tense number 6. Here you can say in the see in the book, tense number 6. Future continuous tense has no passive voice. There is no need to change the future continuous tense into passive voice. Practically it is not done. Some other rules for changing voice. Okay. If a verb is followed by a preposition, already in active voice, if there is some preposition which is followed by the verb plus preposition, just to we retain the preposition with the verb in the passive voice. We retain. Let it be there in the passive voice also. Don't delete that. I will look into. I will look into the matter. Means whenever we interrupt in any matter, at that time we say that look into. It is not, a verb is not only look, but it is along with look into. Means मैं इस मामले में तहकीकात करूँगा, देखूँगा. Okay, I will look into the matter. So look into will be remain same, but in the third form of the verb. The matter will be looked into. Look into, looked into. So we are using the third form of the looked into by me. If a transitive verb has two objects, sometimes we have two objects. Okay, we can make the voice passive voice by using either of the objects. Means if we have two objects in the passive voice, one subject, then verb, and then two objects. So there are two different ways of making these sentences. Means both are correct. Just like let me tell you. So look at the board. Rashmi gave me a book. रश्मि ने मुझे एक किताब दी. Now Rashmi is subject, gave is verb, verb's second form. Give, gave, given. So second form of the verb always show past simple tense. दी थी. रश्मि ने मुझे एक किताब दी थी. So there are two objects. One is me, मुझे दी थी, and second object is a book. So this is the first object and this is the second object. Subject is same, Rashmi, only one subject. Verb is only one, but objects are two objects. Me, मुझे, and a book, एक किताब. Two objects. So there can be two possible ways of making passive voice. First, if we start with this object, so we can use we can make a sentence, and if we use this object, second object as a subject, so we can either start with first object or we can start with the second object. So there can be two right answers. Just like if I start with me, so I me, when it comes to the subject place, it will become I. Okay. So I, and this is a past simple tense. So past, I will use the suitable form of be. So in past, I will use was. I was, and the third form is always given. I was given a book by Rashmi. Now Rashmi is a subject which will be object here. I was given a book by Rashmi. So I was given, that is the verb. Then now this is the object number 1, a book, and by me, that is the object number 2. And this is preposition. Now this is the one way when I start the sentence with first object. If I begin the sentence with the second object, a book. A book was given, remain same. A book was given me. Given me or given to me. Okay, a book was given me or given to me. Okay, to will be better. Given to me, मुझे दी गई थी. That is now object number 1, and by Rashmi. Rashmi के द्वारा. So that is the second object. So both are correct. This is also correct and this is also right. I was given a book by Rashmi. मुझे रश्मि के द्वारा एक किताब दी गई, या a book was given to me by Rashmi, या एक किताब रश्मि के द्वारा मुझे दी गई, ये भी सही है. Means both are correct. You can either start with this or you can start with this. The sentence will, the meaning will remain same. So now we have some exercises that we'll do in the next lecture. Still then you can try to solve it by yourself in your rough notebook or with the pencil in your book. Then I will give you the correct answer, the screenshot of my correct answer to you, so that you can note it down. Okay, till then, take care. Bye bye.